Ideas, they shake you out of your sleep like when a toddler creeps. Totality of the deep, the mere thought of an unconscious manifestation carried out with the beat. Positive charged protons creating neural explosions. Time hiccups when fingers and pads touch. Dead air smiles because it knows what's coming. The countenance of the clock claps hands. The choreography of the knock slaps jams. And you be like, who made this? Vertebrae responding to the call so bad they make a B-girl curve the wall.
Hey, what's going on, Buffalo?
What's the deal, God? How you?
I'm chilling. It's a beautiful Sunday. Good to be here.
Yes, sir. Happy resurrection to you and yours, man.
That's right. Don't forget Happy Resurrection. Happy holidays.
Yes, sir. So we are Eats+Beats today, Theory.
Now we running Eats+Beats. It's the Badhumn Arthaus takeover. You know what I'm saying? Infinite Loop, ARK, the package, Freestyle Fanatics taking it back.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Infinite Loop. Shout out to all the BC, DMV, hip hop artists out here, man. All of the family, man. Salute to all of y'all. Bless y'all and your family. Real.
Man, you know, caught us out here sleeping, man. I was waiting for a 3-2-1. I guess we got our 3-2-1.
Right.
Right. And it's go. Hey, so I see you already, man. I see the you got the special knives out. You got the copper infused super gold pans.
Yeah. So look. Today we celebrating the resurrection. So it was like, what you gonna prepare? Well, worthy is the lamb today. How about that? Lamb with roasted garlic, mashed potatoes, and we gonna do some roasted potatoes, and then we'll finish it off with some sauté asparagus and serve it with some naan and enjoy it like that.
That sounds delicious, man. As soon as we wrap this up, you wrap up my portion. So I
got you.
You know, since I spent time in Greece, you know, lamb was the staple protein of that celebration, man. They take a whole lamb and roast it on the spit. And when that thing was done, man, I would just watch my man on a wooden table with a machete, just pop, cuts and split that like a pro. The outer skin was crispy, man, just flavor beyond flavor. So lamb is close to my heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my plan, you know, I hooked up my oven right here, just with some sounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no deep rare vinyl digging. Nah, you know what? NPCs and a lot of software comes with a bunch of dope sounds. That's what things have grown to. You got to include something. You can't have the user putting everything in. So I just got some kits that come with the NPC, you know, a couple of things I found online, and got some ill sounds to cook with. Who knows how many beats I might make? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's step one for you? Because for me, it's a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you talking drums. What's step one for me is, and they ask for pro tips. Now leave my pro tips. I tell them what's love and pro tips. Put love in it. Can't do no food without love. Right? So you said lamb, and I went and got some lamb fillet, right? Some fillet leg of lamb, debone, no bone. Even though the bone adds flavor, I'll say this, because I'm gonna drop pro tips the whole time we do this, man. You make sure all your ingredients are room temp.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to cook nothing that's fresh out the refrigerator, not at room temp.
That's not bad right there. That's an excellent pro tip right there. So let your meats rest to room temp before you even start to cook.
Well, yeah, room temp. But then you wanna marinate everything. I'm marinating this. Normally I like the 2 days, but I said I just did this last night, and I did it with some fresh olive oil, some fresh garlic. You smash the garlic. You let the garlic breathe, aerate. Few minutes. I'll say 5 or 10 minutes. Then you chop it up. So you make the garlic with some olive oil. I got some fresh rosemary in here. Got a little fresh thyme. Then I added some dry seasonings, some black pepper, some pink Himalayan sea salt, a little onion powder. And I'm really a big fan of these little packets right here. Besides some Goya, going out.
You giving out the secrets, B.
Yo, if they tuned in, they get a chance to do this. So when you marinate, you can marinate whatever in the bowl. But then to get the best flavor, you go from the bowl to the Ziploc. Locks all the flavors in there. Let that sit overnight. If I did it for 2 days, it would have been phenomenal. This is going to be really good. I'm going to be funny. Everybody and mama, they watching Food Network nowadays, right? As I just put my nose over here, smell this. I'm going to put it in the string.
Smell-o-vision.
I'm glad you said that. Put the words out my mouth, man. Smell-o-vision all day right here. So then I got some potatoes. I'm going to chop up. I've got some other potatoes that I've already skinned. I'm going to chop those up, boil those for the mashed potatoes. Got some fresh garlic. I'm going to put in some aluminum foil with a little bit of olive oil to roast the garlic. Turn the oven on that. Oven's on 250.
You cooking with gas?
Always natural gas, baby. You know what I mean? Always
Pro tip. Pro tip.
Yeah. I'm not a fan for electric. You can do it, but ain't nothing like fire. Nothing like fire. So the oven's warming up so I can roast the garlic. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top of the garlic. Put a little tint of aluminum foil. Throw that in there, let that garlic roast. I'm gonna chop these potatoes up. And I'm gonna pour some fresh filtered water in the pot for the potatoes. I'm gonna salt the water and let those potatoes cook while I chop the other potatoes to roast. And then we gonna move like that.
Okay.
All right. Make sure you wash your hands. Another tip, as clean as you go.
I see you, Grizz. I see you, Chef, getting it sharp.
Always want to sharpen the knives.
I'm about to add another ingredient myself. Looking for some bass.
I'm gonna cube these potatoes small so they cook fast, even. You know what I mean? I want these potatoes nice and fluffy. So anything that looks like a blemish in the potato, I'm getting rid of that. That don't look good to me. I don't want to put that on nobody's plate. The whole potato's not bad, but I'm getting that out the way. I don't want that in there. You know what I mean? Not doing
That's
that.
right. No compromise on the ingredients.
No, sir. No, sir. No, indeed. No, indeed.
What's your cook time on this whole thing?
Man, I really, it varies. It varies. Right now, I think we should get this done in about maybe hour and a half.
I hear that.
Yeah, it should be about an hour. To be honest. So I want to get my potatoes stewed, and then I want to start the process of getting my stock ready for my gravy. So that stock is going to consist of this right here. I'm giving y'all secrets all day. You're starting to see commercials for it. I've been telling people about this stuff for like a decade. Better than bouillon, beef flavor, right? And then you throw a slight. When I say a slight, just a little bit of the chicken. You're gonna mix the chicken and the beef for the lamb, and it's gonna give it a great flavor. But better than bouillon, I tell you what, I'm gonna think about how much getting some stock with them, because I really believe in that product. And all of the investment experts say you're supposed to buy things that you're supposed to invest in the things that you purchase already. So every time you purchase, you normally invest in it and stop it.
Yeah. You want them to grow too. You gotta support.
Yeah. Stop using the cubes a minute ago. You take that and you mix that in with water, and you add it to taste. So I figured like the whole time I sit up and drop pro tips on y'all the whole time, right? So I got a cutting board. Under my cutting board, you see I got a wet paper towel. You can use a wet rag. You put these things, put the cutting board on top of the wet rag. So safety, you don't want your cutting board moving around while you dicing and cutting things of that nature. You just put wet towel or paper towel under your cutting board. It'll keep it still. So now you're safe. You just heard my oven go off, so that tells me I can put my garlic in to roast the garlic. I'm gonna see what it looks like for 15 minutes. Another pro tip, use the timer. Your timer is your friend. The water's getting warm. I want to salt the water for the potatoes, not too much, but I want to salt the water. So we do it like that. I like that track, Terry.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Every time I cut something on my cutting board, I'm gonna wipe it off. Well, I said I had asparagus, right, Theory? So I'm gonna cut the bottoms off this asparagus, and then I'm gonna oil, salt, and pepper, and throw a splash of lemon, fresh lemon squeeze, and some minced garlic with this, and let this sit for the next, until it's time to prepare this. And this is the last thing that I'm gonna prepare. So you're gonna want to get some flavor on it now. And just like the lamb, you can put all of that inside an empty Ziploc and marinate it in that and let that sit until it's time to put it on top of the fire.
Hey, Grace, you got some history with this right here. How long have you been preparing food, especially at this level?
Oh man. Okay, so it's the funny part, Theory. My last name is Raspberry.
Yeah, born to it.
Yeah, I was born into a food family. Like, and the crazy part is I've grown to learn that I've got cooking on both sides of my family, on all three sides of my family.
Okay.
I've been cooking professionally since let's say 95, 96.
Okay.
It started off in nursing homes, cooking for the old folks.
That is noble. You know what I mean? You made a lot of lives better, right?
You ever hear people talk about the third paycheck?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that. RBI right there. RBI, all right. Okay. Shout out RBI. Shout out Words, Beats, and Life. You know what I'm saying? For allowing this platform for us to do our thing and have fun. Appreciate you all. Thanks, Mozzie. I love food, so it was like it fell in my lap. I think a lot of us had that. The first job we had, my first job was what, Burger King. I'm dropping fries. I'm putting burgers through the flame broiler. You know what I mean? I'm making burgers and fries like, you know, most kids. First job I want to say was fast food of some sort. So then I went from Burger King to military dining facility.
Okay.
We call it the galley. Well, that was me doing fries, but then the pot washer. Okay, my water's boiling. I'm about to add my potatoes to the boiling water now. I just smashed the garlic to go on top, to be minced up, to put into those asparagus. I put some olive oil. I drizzle some olive oil on the asparagus. Once I chop the garlic up, I'm gonna salt the asparagus, and I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of fresh lemon squeeze. Boom. Drop the couple. Those going in the trash, bro. And so I'm using filtered water for everything, man. I'm not too trusting of water out the sink unless you're in a house or you got the filter on your sink. Now I'm gonna mix the garlic up to go in with the asparagus. Another pro tip when chopping and dicing, you want to fold your hands back, your fingers back, so you don't cut yourself. That's important. Nobody likes stitches.
Give us some more profile, man, so we can see how the hands are working the blades there, doing the chef thing. Get a little more profile. Yeah, but all I got was your back. I didn't see your masterful knife work there, player. Like when I'm on the pads over here.
I gotta look at the angle and see if I can pull it off, man.
Are you doing it?
Okay.
Do you hear that? I wish you had some speakers in your kitchen. Sound system. You could blast it.
That's coming. That's coming. Now I'm adding minced garlic to that asparagus. I'm about to slice a piece of this lemon. I'm gonna salt this asparagus. I'm gonna mix everything together. The garlic, salt, olive oil, fresh lemon squeeze. We're gonna let that sit until it's time to saute the asparagus.
So I see how you what kind of, the early jobs with cooking. Well, what's the passion for? What is it? I know what it is because I know you. You love the love you get back, man. That's what you're doing for.
Well, it's like rap. It's like some of the reason we do hip hop, bro. You do hip hop because this is something that raised you, and it's a part of you. But then you want to participate in it. And of course, the accolades, yeah, it ain't nothing like somebody telling you, oh my goodness. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you could see the happiness in somebody's face, like, yo, this is good, man. This is
how
good.
about that? Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Wow.
I'm a testament to that.
Yeah, hey, look, I got you eating stuff, and that's the other, okay, so boom. To have people say they enjoy something that they normally don't enjoy. That's one of my claims to fame. I'm thankful that I've had people enjoy me as an MC, and I'm really thankful that people have had a chance to enjoy me as a chef. So boom, I got olive oil, a little bit of fresh crack, pink Himalayan sea salt.
You're getting fancy. Pink Himalayan what?
Himalayan sea salt. I don't use any.
Why is it pink?
That part, I can't give you.
The internet knows.
Yeah, but what I'll tell you is, it's so much better for you than anybody's iodized salt that we grew up eating. You don't want to eat iodized salt. You want to use the pink Himalayan. Period. So you got olive oil, the pink Himalayan sea salt, the fresh minced garlic, a little bit of lemon juice, a dash of black pepper. You're gonna put that in the Ziploc bag, fold it up, and let it sit.
Don't be so obvious.
Nah, I'm checking out. I'm looking at the screen like who's writing what. Yo, give them your Instagram, Theory.
And so,
give them your Instagram, family.
Hey, just for health wise, the pink salt has a lot of great, very valuable different things in it that turn it pink, including manganese, phosphorus, potassium, and iron. That's what gives it its pink appearance. So yeah, definitely health food.
So we get all the way away from iodized anything.
Right on.
The salt.
Adding chemicals.
That pink Himalayan salt is. I've been using it for years, and I have not been completely aware of all of the benefits, but I know what it's not. That iodized salt is some of the worst things for us and causes a lot of the health issues that our people have.
I hear that, man.
So now I'm gonna chop these potatoes up so I can season them.
What's cooking right now?
Right now, the garlic is roasting in the oven, and the potatoes for the mashed potatoes are boiling in the salted water.
Okay. Why salted water?
Because you want to give it some flavor now. So I put the timer on for the roasted garlic. I'm gonna take a look at it.
Hey, did you know that salt water has a higher boiling temperature?
There you go. Look, see now you're giving them more than I'm giving them. That's a good thing. So the roasted garlic is looking good. I'm gonna flip it. I don't know if y'all can see that brown color, but you want the whole garlic clove to be nice and brown.
Yeah.
So
What happens when you cook garlic? How does it change?
go ahead and tell them, dude.
More chef.
Nah, tell them.
It undergoes a chemical change and goes from its firm state to a soft, even sweet, creamy nature.
And that's what does what? Add the flavor that you're looking for.
Yeah. Like us as a crew, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the blend, it's the mix. You know what I'm saying? What do you like about the beats you hear from me?
They be funky, and then not only funky, you can go different places. They could touch an emotion, or they can drive an emotion. It's soulful.
Ah, I like that. Oh, Mozzie put the science in on it. Pink Himalayan salt is chemically similar to table salt. It contains up to 98% sodium chloride. The rest of the salt contains trace minerals such as potassium, magnesium, and calcium. The good stuff. That pink. We see you, Ice. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting.
Good man.
Grizz is mad focused, isn't he?
Now I'm chopping these potatoes so I can season those and get those roasted. And then I'll start adding the better than bouillon to this water I got simmering.
Mm-hmm.
Let that simmer for a while. Add some of these fresh herbs to it. I got some thyme, I got some rosemary, got some parsley. Probably throw some black pepper in that. And then we'll chop the vegetables that we're going to smother the lamb with. I got celery, carrots, onions, and peppers. How you think
in my time
yesterday?
What's that?
How do you think the video shoot went yesterday?
That was good. It was good. Enjoyed that, man. We got something great coming for anybody that wants to see. Something worthy of watching for sure.
I tried to pull a tear out yesterday, but it wouldn't drop. My eyes watered, but the tear wouldn't drop. I tried.
Grizz the actor. Grizz the actor. Watching you work, especially in the chef coat, man, it reminds me of my times that I spent working the food industry. So, hell, I'm still in it now. My time at Wolfgang Puck, you know what I'm saying? It's sharp with the white coat, you know what I'm saying? Means something. That's right.
I'm going to brag a little bit because it wasn't until my string beans that you enjoyed them.
Yeah, how about that? I've never eaten string beans, refused. And yeah, green bean casserole, man. Ack. But not Grizz's.
So I put so Theory always puts me on, and he'll say, hey, he'll introduce me as a chef more than he will as his partner in rhyme a lot of times, and so that turns into me catering for somebody somewhere along the way.
Well, yeah, it was always about that secondary hustle.
So I end up catering a party for honey baked ham based off my brethren's recommendation. So we got the potatoes cut up now. We drizzle some olive oil, hit them with some dry herbs, I got some paprika, got a little garlic powder, got a little bit of the secret, one of the secrets, the dry ranch seasoning, and then we're gonna start roasting these. Throw a little bit of fresh garlic in there, and then I'm gonna hit it with some smoked paprika for color and flavor. And we're gonna roast these. Then I'll cut the vegetables up.
Don't lose track. What's next?
Cut the vegetables up that I want to smother now, because I'm hearing like, what you doing over there? Huh?
Oh yeah, well, on my side, I made one beat. Like I said again, I loaded up my oven. I got a host of ingredients here. I switched to some other sounds, and I got a little something. Watching you cook, I don't know. It's like when you're over here cooking up rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Watching you work, and it's inspiring my work.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. Again, the whole reason, my whole aim today is like no deep digs, no rare volume you haven't heard before. These are sound sets that come with this kind of gear, and it really depends on how creative you want to get with it. These things are painter's palettes, right? Yeah, an easel is different things in different people's hands. I find a lot in this. This is my yoga.
I can dig it.
Indeed.
Those potatoes, the mashed potatoes, feel like they're almost ready. No paprika. No black pepper.
Mo.
I'm gonna give you a cheat right here. Dry ranch seasoning. That also works really well on fried chicken and dry ranch seasoning. Works well on making sauté. I do vegetable medley. That works well on that also.
You ever just go in without a plan, Grizz?
Yeah.
Hold on to what you create?
Yep.
Yeah. That's everything I do when it comes to this, man. Like right now, just sitting there talking to you, vibing, just to create. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Well, I initially didn't want to do the roasted potatoes, right?
Why's that?
Because I want to do smothered lamb. Smothered lamb is with gravy, and I didn't think. Me personally, I like to have mashed potatoes with anything involving gravy.
True. Other ways of prep, though.
So I'm gonna put those potatoes in the oven. I'm gonna let them roast. Getting closer to finishing them, I'll chop up some fresh parsley and some butter. Toss it in a bowl and then complete it.
Yeah, there we go. That's working. Hey, Chris, when did I first meet you, man?
We met. Wow, now that's how I want it to look. I don't know if y'all can see that. You see that golden color of that garlic clove?
Yeah, it's just like how I make it. Looks just like my garlic. Yeah, man.
For the roasted garlic mashed potatoes. We met. I want to say it was the Down Under.
I don't even remember that. The Down Under.
I was out. I met all of y'all the same night. And I say that I was out with met my man Black Betty Jones.
I met a chubby version of you with Bear and Keisha on the highway.
Oh wow!
That far back.
Wow!
You
really took me back, man. You met a whole different Grizz back then.
Another version.
Yo, a whole different Grizz back then, man. So you saw everything I had those potatoes seasoned with, right?
Oh yeah.
Take a look.
Oh yeah, I'm looking now, man.
I see you looking down. My bad. Also,
I'm looking down at my computer screen over there.
I'm about to throw these in the oven. 350. I'm gonna let these go for about a half hour. I'm gonna wash out that bowl because another pro tip is clean as you go, and this makes your life easy when it comes to this food thing. That way, you get a chance to enjoy the meal by the time you're ready to eat. You're not looking at a whole pot full of dishes, a whole sink full of dishes, I should say. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna wash off what I have in the sink. Some people don't like to use their dishwasher to wash dishes. My queen necessarily does not like the dishwasher. She wants to do it by hand. So I respect that. And I wash the dishes and I'll use the dishwasher to dry the dishes. And that leaves
better respect that.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right. She's a sweetheart. Don't get it twisted. You see,
when we talk about
the cast iron pans hidden. Yo, who is this? Man?
When we talk about like the first thing we work, when we talk about
right, look at that. I'm just checking out the feedback. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that's what's up. Good.
And when we talk about the first stuff that that we worked on together, you know what I'm saying? You know, you realize, you remember what was it? Here Come the Fiends and all that.
Actually, I'm gonna take you way back.
Yeah, but on University Place.
So the first joint we did was a collective effort. It was me and Gambit. Then the next thing we did, it was me, Golden Lion, Exquisite, and Protein. That was before I did any solo work with you. First thing was me, you, and Gambit, and he was cutting. Me and Gambit, I remember that rhyme.
Wow, that's taking it back. Did you remember Gambit?
I remember some of the
Piece of Vancouver.
Huh? Yeah, Mr. Vancouver.
Yeah, Piece of Vancouver.
Right. Shout out Gambit.
Yeah, we worldwide.
Worldwide Gambit. Universal. Mr. Brooklyn, you know what's crazy about Gary? This is how the 6 degrees of separation works. Guess who used to live on his who used to live on his block in Brooklyn and who was cool with him, his OG. You would never believe it.
Yeah, but hit me.
So, Brother Jay used to live on Gary's block back in the days in Brooklyn.
Oh wow.
Brother Jay. So those potatoes are done. Right? I can tell because I can take a plastic fork and just press right through it.
Yeah, you can see it right there. No crispy potatoes. No crunchy.
No. So these are gonna be your mashed potatoes. Remember that roasted garlic? I'm gonna chop that up right here and put that in there with them nice soft potatoes.
You take your time with it, man, just like me.
Hey, look, I'm gonna hit you with the rhyme in a minute.
No. I said you take your time with it, man, just like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm over here just working with some different elements, man, and just let the vibe wash over as I grow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's the whole thing. Ain't garbage in, garbage out.
Chopped up the roasted garlic, going there with the potatoes. I'm gonna salt them again. I'm gonna add some herb butter, and then I'm gonna add some heavy cream and a little bit of sour cream, and there's our mashed potatoes. Now here's the corny part. What else you supposed to mash potatoes with other than Mr. Potato Head? You know what I mean?
That's kind of dark, Grizz.
Hey, I'm a good guy, you know that. Again, shout out Words, Beats, and Life. The hands of God, DJ RBI.
No doubt. Thank you so much for the
Appreciate
chance
y'all
to
for this
share.
platform. You see this butter right here?
Oh, that Kerrigan.
This is good to use on a lot of things.
Yeah, it's delicious.
A lot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wakes up a lot, man. Wakes up everything.
Mm-hmm. Tools of the trade, Greg. What is it? What are the top knives?
Well, I'm using Henkel's. Those are German. But preferably, I also have a Japanese.
Oh,
this right
nice. Here. That's the Japanese one?
This is the Japanese. Of course, I can't say the name, but that Japanese knife right here, this does everything.
That joint that gets through it, doesn't it?
Yeah, these are Henkel's right here. Mm-hmm. Really good product, and you can sharpen these. You can use one of these here.
Ah, that's a nice sharp
knife. If you need a quick sharpen, and then when you buy the Henkel's, they come with the hone. The hone is just to give it a nice crease. I guess after you sharpen it, you finish it with the hone, and then
get that finer edge on it. A mistake a lot of people make with that one is using a whole lot more pressure than you need to with that kind of sharpener, for sure. For me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Since I wound up going in the box, no doubt, this MPC, man, it's my favorite piece since I've been making music.
Okay. I remember you used to do it on the Kurzweil.
I still have it. Infinite Loop Beats came off of that. But what I've learned over time is that it's not the gear, it's in here. But conversely, you know what I'm saying? A faster car gets you further faster. You know what I'm saying? Like the piece can make a difference, man. Especially when you're dealing with this right here. You put your time in, your 10,000 hours, and there's literally nothing you can't do. I find that when working in this environment, it's pretty much any sampler, any sequencer, any recording gear, and I know how to make the combination. Doesn't matter the pieces you give me. The combination is the profession more than anything. You wind up with a billion sounds, man. I call analysis paralysis, man. Thousands of sounds, but there's not enough. Another 10,000, you never get through it. That's why it's so interesting in using the built-in sounds. I mean, the raw stuff that they give you as something to build off of. That you get some, no question, some heaters. I want to be one of these guys, man. Kai, holla at me. I want to come and make presets for the gear. I do that shit.
That would be, yeah,
right.
You'll be the guy to
have that mission.
You'll be the guy to do it. So,
hey, your man Mozzie prefers whipped butter, but wouldn't you agree that cooking with butter that's anything less than room temperature is a crime?
Yeah, basically.
That's how you get by. At Kerrigan, that butter is incredible. Definitely let it rest before you go in. That's first pro tip of the day.
So, I got butter, a little bit of salt, a little roasted garlic. I'm gonna throw some heavy cream into this.
I saw a question in the comments here. Number one, Mozzie says it's criminal to let your butter rest. Come on, man. Yo, room temperature butter on a hot bagel, man. Come on, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I like hot butter on my breakfast toast. Sugar Hill Gang, 1976. But I saw a question come across is how long I've been making beats, and yeah, middle school for me too. And it wasn't so much for me. I didn't even consider it making beats, but I had a taste for particular music and I wanted to hear it. So I made what I wanted to hear. And that's what led me into music altogether. And realize it's why I still do it today. You know, this is my yoga. These sounds tickle my brain a particular way. And so, yeah, I want to make what I want to hear. Yeah, that's the easiest way to find it. It's really what I want to hear when I make it. So blessed that I can make music for me. That's the difference, Grizz. It's like my recipe don't matter. You know what I'm saying? There's some recipes on the cook up, but it's just like I do what I want. But I'm lucky that, you know, some of this crap y'all want to hear, people listen to it, people like my music. And that's a blessing right there. The way people like your food. This man, I woke up one morning during the holidays and he was like, yeah, brother, look out back. So I opened downstairs, I opened the sliding door, and on the table was a cheesecake you left me that time or a sweet potato pie? Either way, delicious confection. Raspberry delights.
So right now I'm adding the beef, better than bouillon, to the hot water.
And it's as simple as that. It's called beef flavor. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, roasted beef base.
And people gonna give you a side eye when you go into the grocery store and ask for that. You know this, yeah?
No, because better than bouillon.
Like, yo, hey, I'm looking for the beef flavor.
Look,
he'll be like, what?
We all grew up the same way with beef cubes. Everybody grew up with a cube. All of us grew up. My folks was using beef cubes. That's not the move. For real, it's not. Perfect. I don't need to add any more.
I've been corrected on the I've been corrected on the chat line. apparently when you ask for beef flavor, it's got a section. So apparently there's many beef flavors.
It depends on what tier of grocery store you're in.
Just like you use beef flavor because you know what I'm saying? I've put my hands on this live. It's there's something in the circuitry. They've been working on this. You do your history. This is 50 years in the making. You know what I'm saying? And you dig deep enough, you'll see a version of this before it was even an NPC. These pads came over with a particular guide, with the whole creation of the aesthetic. So my current weapon of choice is this NPC. I don't know. You know what? It's got speakers, sits on my lap, and makes it effortless to create. And there's literally nothing that you can't do with it. So that right there, that makes it a good piece for me. But everybody has, it's about workflow, and your gear's got to work for you. I'm no advocate, but I love the way this thing goes. As I am an advocate of the Japanese steel there, I definitely have a set of those in my future, for real. You know what I'm saying?
It's super sharp. So the other thing is you got to taste everything as it goes, because you can put it together and you think it's right. Give it a taste. See if you want to moderate or modify what you're doing at all.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
That's good.
And from what I can, from this angle, it needs a dash of salt. I mean, I can see it. Smell of vision.
No, they actually have enough salt. I want to add a little bit more cream to it just to make it a little smoother, and maybe another dash of butter. It doesn't need any more salt.
Hey, so when is dinner ready? So I know, because I think we're gonna be wrapping this up in a few minutes, but I want to get over there.
It won't be a few minutes.
I'm gonna save this beef for you.
So,
hey, so I got two choices for you, man. If you decided that you are actually gonna work out something, I mean, I feel like you could definitely get down over this right here. 1 2 1 2. Noyeek the Grizzly Bear. You know you love him.
I'm gonna take you way back. I said way back. Kansas, right?
Hey, can we in the chat? Can you hear him? Okay.
Yo, check it. You gotta hear that?
Apparently they can.
All right. Just like I said.
How's it go, Grizz?
A little bit more cream. A little bit more cream. And these are perfect mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
So
do they come with a bar?
The infection, didn't master their breathing, capture these heathens. Speaker shut down, wouldn't release what they was receiving. Right here it gets thick, tongue twisters catch blisters. Soon as they get winded. I'm gonna leave you right there.
Flames.
You remember that theory?
Yeah, I do. Hey, how about some fresh air?
Wow.
I know that's on deck.
Of course, always.
Well, how's that go?
This is for your ears. New chronic. We do trigonomics, then trick economics with electronics. Using one chord on the keyboard, it sounds symphonic. This is hip hop, God, never sound demonic. I'm here to make Satan panic. Keep an angel in the attic in case demons clinging static. Up to here's where I'm at it. Wisdom override fear automatic. I'm a grown man, don't play with me, boy. I'm out to get the. I can't blow with Bruce Lee, boy. Okay. I'm gonna take these potatoes, transfer them. Wrap them up, save them for later on.
All right, you got one meal out of Grizz, 2 beats out of Theory tonight. That's the first joint. Second joint.
Give me something. Something exclusive Noyeek. Something. Give me that bass punch. Update it.
That's just right here. I'd love to hear that. About to wrap it up, Greasy. Well, this is Theory. This has been a pleasure bringing you in a little bit on my process and jamming with this right here while we watch my man Noyeek the Grizzly Bear cook. I always loved Words, Beats, and Life from the beginning. I do remember a time when I was teaching a young man and just working with him, and he was cutting. I saw him again as a teenager, man. I really see the value in touching our community. Love to be a part of it. How about you, Grizz? Oh, next week, the World Power Fest from the 22nd to the 24th. You can find more info at wblinc.org/wordpower. What you got to say, Grease?
I gotta say, Words, Beats, and Life. Shout out to my man DJ RBI. I saw the chess events they were doing with the kids. That was always phenomenal to me. So a room of kids playing chess and doing their thing, and that was like, wow, that's crazy. They actually were having balls and doing their thing. Now I'm about to brown this lamb. Brown the lamb, I'm gonna wash the next batch of dishes. And we gonna move it like that.
Go ahead and put the rest of the food on the stove. Did you see that note? Oh, my goodness. Man, that does look good.
We'll get there soon. As soon as I get that next pot simmering, we can start getting these veggies hot.
Hey, how long was this supposed to be again?
Yeah, that was the question, right?
No, well, I think it's just about over, to be honest with you. I think it was the 1 hour, not the 2. I think that. So we're right there. You see the note?
I thought I saw 3 to 5.
You see the note?
Nah, I don't see it.
You still don't see it? Maybe you got to scroll. Well, I'll read it to you. Got to wrap. We're over time. Go ahead and put the rest of the food on the oven so we can wrap up.
Boom.
But it may be too late. This is Theory saying peace. Thank you for tuning in. Grizz's food is delicious. Tell him, Grizz.
Hey, yo, this right here, you're going to be mad that you missed out.
I think we got to say. We're 6 minutes over.
All right. Maybe this was
Yeah, go ahead and say peace. That's what the notes are saying. I think
I'm
we're,
gonna say
we're
peace.
offline now.
Thanks for tuning in.
I think you missed
And I'll
it.
send y'all pictures of what it's all done. All right.
All right.